wanted to show you guys what it takes to replace a charge port door in a Model X. When manufacturers build cars, there's a thing they have to do called packaging, just a fancy way to say fit everything in the car somehow. And it looks nice, but here's the aftermath of all the little trim pieces and interior stuff that you have to take out in order to gain access to the stuff that you need to remove to get the charge port door out. Here's what it looks like. It's in process now. So this trim piece comes off, but in order to get that one off, you actually have to take this one and this one. There's a trim piece here. This guy, that guy comes out. Then you can get this guy off, and that's out. Then this guy sits kind of in there. Then that guy comes out, but partially the carpet here, this trim, which I'm holding with this piece, has to come out. And then this also trim piece sort of releases and loosens up. This little grate comes out. Here's the carpet that actually goes down here to cover this area, the high voltage cable and some of the these other pieces here. And then the bottom carpet comes out, which is that guy right there. And then this is another piece that's kind of under that comes out, not including all of the customer stuff. So you have to have clean hands because you have to remove everything and you want to keep it all together, and because they have stuff in their car because they're living in it. There's also stuff there. I also move the second row seat forward so that you can get to over here, because there's a few fasteners that go here from that piece that this piece clips into as well. So that's like the bracket that most of this stuff clips into or fastens to, so that's why that's out. And then you can see all the fasteners that are buried everywhere. There's all of those little clippies and screws and whatever and all of that. And then so here's the charge port door itself. This is the motorized version, so it has a little motor down here, and then the connector connects in front of the charge port itself, and so that's buried, so you have to get the charge port out, which is most of the reason for all this. That's the charge port, this cover here, so that had to be loosened to be pushed inward. The charge port door itself fastens to the tail lamp, so the tail lamp has to come out, and it sits in that area there. But yeah, the Model X's are probably the worst for this sort of thing. The S's aren't quite as bad. In case you were wondering too, this is the onboard charger for the Model X. You can see how much more work it is to get the charger out because it's still buried back there and bolts down, so the fasteners are under the car, so you want to have it on the hoist. But yeah, that's why these cables to the charge port are so short, because they come right out of the charger and go right into the charge port, so that's convenient. I just always think it's funny the amount of things that you have to take off.